Record.
Good morning, Dawn. How are you today?
I'm great, Jen. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. It's so great to be able to connect with you again.
It's great to connect with you as well. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. My husband and I recorded a few songs yesterday. It took all day, but it was just amazing to have that, he and I just connect in a way musically that is beyond something that words can ever communicate.
That
How
is
about
so, that is so cool. That's neat.
how about you? How was your weekend?
It was great. I did my first Tri-Shark race, so I finished, and so that was a great accomplishment feeling. And had my son's soccer game yesterday, so it's been busy.
That's awesome. Well, today I kind of wanted to get to know you a little better as we were moving along this challenge. So I was hoping that you would share your opinion on something that makes you upset or something that you would like to change.
I am glad you asked that, Jen. I have been doing a lot of research and thinking as I've been diving into these health coaching programs, one of which I'm in with you. And just my thirst for learning and the knowledge that I'm getting from all this just reinforces some personal feelings that have come up through this. So, one being the big thing going on with big pharma and the medical industry and all the pharmaceutical drugs that are out there. I have such strong opinions about that and the way that is marketed and used in the media, being our television and social media and advertising. And it just has really started to upset me. I've had my own personal experience with being on medicine in the past, growing up as a child of the doctors in the industry that pushed the medicines because of whatever problems they thought we had, and we began to believe it. And I dabbled on and off with the antidepressants and anxiety drugs over the years, and to the point of actually overdosing on Wellbutrin in 2014. And when I came off of that, coming off of some depression and things like that were all in my head, a lot of it's in my head, I just decided to lead a life drug-free and not be a part of that system. And over the years, I've just learned, and I mean, I guess it's going on 2 years now, just has strengthened my feelings that we do not need medicine. We need to learn how to feel. We need to learn how to exist and have feelings. And it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel down. It's okay to have highs and lows. And so I just feel really strong about that. I want to see that changed. I don't want to see that in our news and media anymore. I don't want the kids to be thinking they need medicine to survive in our world. And that's something that really upsets me.
I totally understand. That's really a powerful message. Um,
Yeah, it's near and dear to my heart.
so, with that being said, what is something that really, really excites you?
So Jen, yeah, I really feel like in the journey that I've gone on in the past couple of years, going through all this, and again being involved in the health coaching programs and the people that I'm meeting, the the fact of getting involved in something. I just recently completed a Tri-Shark race this last weekend, and I had to go through a 12-week training program to prepare for it. And I think having gone, it was just one of the best feelings. It was just such a natural high to have completed it, not necessarily being like a good time or anything, but to know that I had trained and completed the race and followed through on a program that just felt so satisfying. And it led me to think and reflect this weekend about the impact of coaching and discipline and following a plan that gets you from point A to point B, and having something that you're working towards, and how having a goal and being goal oriented is such a nice feeling. And there's some really good benefits to thinking that methodology in our minds and everything. And it's just something I think that a lot of people, if they could take that analogy and apply it to so many different facets of their life, whether it be work, their relationships, just what they do fitness wise, health, having a goal and finding that discipline and seeing that reward at the end, I just think that's something that's really exciting. And if we can bring that back to our clients that we work with and people that we interact with,
Absolutely.
yeah.
It's exhilarating.
Yeah.
How was crossing that finish line? What was the emotion that you had when you crossed that finish line?
it was just awesome to go across and just be finished and like, I did this, I completed it, yay. It was just cool. It was really fun.
Yeah, no, that's like a huge sense of personal accomplishment. Congratulations. I'm super proud of you.
Oh, thank you, Jen. Thank you. Thanks. And I know you've been cheering me on a little bit leading up to the point. So I've appreciated that. Friends and family, that's been awesome. So let's turn it around to you, Jen. How about you? I'd like to ask you some of the same questions too. Can you elaborate on something that really upsets you or something that bothers you?
Yeah, I have been kind of thinking a lot about this. What really prompted what I want to talk about today is I did a complete immersion weekend last weekend where I disconnected and there was no technology in anything that I did. What happened was I realized as I was socializing with friends, and these are friends that I go out with all the time and we have a good time, but the thing that's missing is the real true connection. I really noticed we had a barbecue get together and like we all kind of brought a dish and we were sitting around having a conversation. But every couple of minutes, people would be, picking up their phone and checking their phone, and we would be trying to talk and have a conversation, and then they would stop, like they were trying to hit your pause button, and they would text. I kind of felt that the connection that could be there was lessened somehow. It really made me sad. So after that experience, that was Saturday night. On Sunday, I went out to the park and just watched people. I just watched what was going on. While I was at the park, I saw people with their kids, and their children are playing on the playground, but rather than watch their kids play and the joy, and they were texting on their phone or they were talking on their phone. So I think something that I would really like to change is the awareness that people have of how they look and how others perceive them when they're focused on their phone or their technology rather than actively participating in life. And also have the ability to kind of reflect on what does that present about them and what do their children see and what will their children learn? Because to me, the most important thing in life is community and connection. Most people that are unhappy crave connection. And here we are having the opportunity for connection, but we're squandering it by breaking it up with this technology.
I agree with you 100%, Jen. That's an, yes, eye-opening observation for sure. Well, then turning that around, also, what would you say really excites you? What gives you a lot of energy? What's something you're really excited about?
So I'm going to present the opposite side of technology, which is going to be ironic, I suppose, to anyone watching this. Yesterday, I was contacted by Facebook by someone that I met in Miami at our conference for health coaches. I guess that was 3 weeks ago now. She sent me a message and said, I'm really struggling, and was really inspired by the speech that you gave, by the talk that you gave in Miami. I was hoping that you would call me and let me practice something that I'm really struggling with. Of course, the first thing I did was say yes, and what time works. And so we scheduled a time for yesterday morning. At about 10:30, she calls, and she was real nervous and very, very grateful. Thank you so much for even agreeing to speak to me. I'm a stranger. All these kind of fears were forefront. And I had the opportunity to just talk to her and I coached her through what her fears were and why she was stuck where she is. And the feeling that I got when I could literally hear her light up when she said, oh, you know what? I don't know what I'm so afraid of. I can do this. I'm going to be good at this. The feeling that you get when you empower somebody else to realize what's inside of them and what they can do, and you can hear the excitement in their voice, or it's almost as if you can visualize like their eyes lighting up. and just the joy that they have when they recognize that they are capable of doing something they didn't think they could do before. I really am excited about the opportunity to continue to do that for people. I feel like health coaching is my purpose in life. It's something that I can do quite well, and it really connects with me personally because I'm connecting with other people, sharing some of the things that that are so important to me. So that really, really excites me moving forward.
Yeah, I can just sense it and feel it and see it in all your actions right now, Jen. Hear it in your voice. That's just awesome. So yeah, what a neat experience. I can see that health coaching is your calling for sure. You've got a good presence about you. So thank you. That was awesome. So I really, really appreciated this interview today, Jen, and looking forward to some other ones that we'll do together. And I love all these ideas that have come out.
Thank you so much, Dawn. This has been just an amazing experience, and I love learning more about you. And together we are going to help make this world a better place.
I agree. Thank you, Jen. What a way to start a Monday. Have a great week.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.